The national media is not expecting a lot from this Houston Texans defense, and I'm going to tell you guys why this defense will be better than expected and prove a lot of people wrong. We're going to discuss it next. Let's cue the intro.
It's the city of the dream team. Hakeem, two-ring, Beyonce, yeah, me. And I remember hot summer, hot winter. I couldn't fight, so the block.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the 713 Houston Sportcast. I'm your host, Roop Calvillo. And guys, we all heard that during this week, Mr. Mckinney Stills was arrested for peacefully protesting the murder of Breonna Taylor. And, he has been released from jail. The charges were dropped. Thank God that he is out. But, I had my sponsor make this shirt. I had her make me a Mckinney Stills t-shirt / jersey with the Black Lives Matter on the sleeves. And guys, I'm going to be giving 3 away, and here's how I'm going to let you guys know who's going to win. I want to get to 2,000 subscribers. If you guys bring me subs and bring me all the way to 2,000, as soon as I hit it, I'll be giving 3 away, and here's how I'll let you know who wins. That's every time you bring me a new subscriber, have them comment under this video, hey, so-and-so brought me here, and that's how I would do it. The top 3 people will get a jersey. But let's go on with the Houston Texans video. Guys, this defense is being perceived to be one of the worst, and here's why I think that's not true. And when you really look at this Houston Texans defense, the strength is going to be the secondary, and here's why I say that. You have Justin Reed, who everybody expects to take a next step to be one of the most elite safeties in the NFL. He can cover, he can hit, he's a playmaker. We all seen him, against Jacksonville Jaguars, stuff Leonard Fournette at the 1-yard line. We see him have interceptions against the Jaguars, against the Buccaneers. He's one of the reasons why this defense, is very successful, because how great Justin Reed is. And not only that, you have Gareon Conley revived his career as soon as he was traded to the Houston Texans. 11 pass breakups, 3 in the playoffs. Didn't let a receiver have over 100 yards when he got to Houston. Bradley Roby, we know that when he was healthy, was absolutely shutting guys down, and we moved them all across the field. He was in the inside, he was in the outside, he was in slot, he was in nickel. We blitzed him a couple times, and that's why I'm excited for the secondary. Not only that, Lonnie Johnson has looked like he is going to turn into a beast, grinding with the footwork king. The only thing that was bad about Lonnie last year was that he played too high. If you see him now, it looks like he's got his fundamentals down. He is playing low. I'm expecting a lot of big things from Mr. Lonnie Johnson. This secondary might be the most talented we have, and of course, we have to see what Eric Murray's going to do. We have to see what Michael Thomas is going to do back there at the safety, but for the most part, I'm very excited for the Houston Texans secondary. And let's go on to the linebacker group. This linebacker group is very underrated. You have Mckinney, who is a very good linebacker against the run. One of the best linebackers against the run in the NFL. The only knock on him is that he cannot cover, right? He's not that very good in coverage. And then when you look at the NFL players of today, the Patrick Mahomes, the Lamar Jacksons, these running backs who catch out the backfield, he is a liability, but we know that when it's a run-heavy team, he is there. Let's not forget, when we play the Tennessee Titans, Mckinney is always there against King Henry. His partner in crime, Zack Cunningham, is about to become the best linebacker in the NFL. Had over 100-plus tackles last season. Isn't that bad in coverage? He is okay, but we've seen him go off for 9 tackles a game, 14 tackles a game. Zack Cunningham is about to be the leader of this defense if Mckinney is still here. But what Zack Cunningham does is he is the eraser. He does a lot of things for the Houston Texans defense. Can get to the QB, can go against the run, and you can drive him back in coverage. And then the third linebacker, the group who we haven't talked about, who we haven't seen enough of, is Dylan Cole. Dylan Cole is the best Houston Texans coverage linebacker that we have. We've seen him drop back and go and go stride for stride with running backs. We've seen him take 2 interceptions back to the house for pick 6. If Dylan Cole can stay healthy, I feel very good about this linebacking group. I feel much better because if Mckinney becomes a liability, Dylan Cole is right there to help and fill in. This linebacking group is very underrated. I expect them to take a huge step next. And let's go on the defensive line, right? Starting with Mr. 99, jjwatt, who looks like he should be an outside linebacker. He is absolutely jacked. Almost nobody. That dude has abs for days, chest for days. He looks like a freak of nature. And the one thing about this Houston Texans defense is when jjwatt is healthy, we are dangerous. Let's not forget, guys, jjwatt makes other people better. jjwatt commands the double team. He commands the triple teams. He is a game wrecker, and somebody who really feeds off jjwatt is Whitney Merciless. In the first 5 games, Whitney had 5 sacks, 5 forced fumbles, and an interception. Was looking like he could be a dark horse to win the defensive MVP. If jjwatt's healthy, you're going to have to expect a lot from Whitney Merciless. We just paid him a big contract. Not only that, the outside linebackers, rookie Jonathan Greenert has been getting a lot of hype. Texans stars Jordan has really spoken high about him, how he's going to be a much more better Clowney, right? Because he led the SEC in sacks. He led the SEC in tackles for loss. And when you get a player like that and add him onto this team, it's going to be dangerous. And then the other, edge rusher, Jacob Martin, who, if Jacob Martin was played more, would have had more sacks. There was a stat that said if he would have played at least 90% of the snaps, he would have had 16 plus sacks. That's the type of talent that these two edge rushers have. They will not let anything by them because of the speed they got, and they could also get to the quarterback. And we all know that you need somebody in the middle, and that's what Ross Blacklock is going to be like. Yes, I am going to miss DJ Reader, but Ross Blacklock, in college was very good against the run, phenomenal against the run. And, the only knock about him is that he can't pass, he can't rush the passer just yet, but he will get there. But you don't need that when you have a jjwatt, Whitney, and then your two young outside edge rushing guys. Ross Blacklock is going to be here to eat up the run and just dominate guys. And I have a lot of hopes for this defense. I don't need this defense to be top 10. I need this defense to be at least better than half the league, top 15, 13, 12. If you get to 10, that's absolutely awesome. And let's not forget the one guy who's in control is now Anthony Weaver. Anthony Weaver has brought life to this Houston Texans defense. We now see players excited about Anthony Weaver. I'm personally excited about him. When he tells me he wants to get exotic, it makes me excited to what he can bring. But guys, this defense is going to be better than expected. We don't know how good it's going to be yet. It all depends on Anthony Weaver. It all depends on jjwatt to be the leader of this defense. But one thing I know for sure is going to prove a lot of people wrong. Let me know what you guys think about this Houston Texans defense, guys. As always, go Texans. Don't forget, guys, this Kenny Stills giveaway. You guys have a blessed day.